Well, there are few places as fraught with history as the Royal BC Museum, and this week is a time to celebrate the most ancient of their treasures. Fossils teach us not only about times past, but about what we might expect from the future. And as Stacey Ross tells us, most of the fossils in the museum's collection have been gathered by amateurs just like you and me.
To actually have a fossil preserved is a miracle in my mind.
There are nearly 100,000 fossils in the Royal BC Museum collection.
The oldest piece in the collection is from the Ediacaran period, and they're about 540 to 550 million years old.
And a huge percentage of the pieces here were not found by paleontologists,
Sometimes they're just lying on the ground.
but by passionate amateur collectors.
This is his favorite ammonite right here.
One single donor who wishes to remain anonymous has had an impact even bigger than some of the creatures represented here.
I think it's now close to 40 years he's still collecting, and he donated, we're not even sure how many, it's 20 to 30,000 fossils to our collection.
Whether amateur or professional, it's a time to celebrate. October 15th is National Fossil Day in the U.S., and it's the perfect opportunity for British Columbians to focus on our own diverse fossils.
There's so much there, and we at the museum here want to bring that forth to the public, open up our collections.
The Geological Survey of Canada has produced a number of publications that indicate where fossils may be.
And these are some examples of Hornby Island specimens.
But if you plan to go fossil hunting, be careful.
Going into the rock exposures can be dangerous, so we don't actually recommend that because they're often high cliffs. But, you know, just on the ground and at the surface is allowed. We have a whale vertebra from the Souk Formation along the west coast of Vancouver Island, and it's about 25 million years old.
And if you unearth a treasure, the most important thing to do is record where you found it, just like Steve Suntalk and his family did when they found this.
This is a very, very rare bird fossil. It's a tibiotarsus of a cormorant-like bird. We don't know what it is yet.
Thanks in part to the collection here at the Royal BC Museum, the province has developed the Fossil Management Framework to help keep this part of our history right here where it belongs.
This Week in History, brought to you by the Royal BC Museum, bringing British Columbia's stories together.